Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to Thrive with Stride. And I must say I did take a little bit of a break. I wasn't intending to, but it ended up happening that way. And as you know, I've been on this channel for I think since 2021. So it's been like 3-4 years that I've been on here. So I'm not going anywhere, guys. I am here to stay. But sometimes you need to take a break. Yeah, you do. But anyways, I want to actually just catch up on a few stories that have been going on. And that's basically what I want to do right now. And here we go. So Meghan dropped a bomb on us a couple days back. She said that there was going to be a bonus episode. Yes, she did. And everybody has figured out that it will be Tina Knowles, who is the mom of Beyonce and Solange Knowles. Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, I actually read her whole... I listened to it. I listened to her book on Audible. And I was so... Honestly, I was really, really, really... I was so impressed. Because I didn't know a lot of stuff about Tina Knowles. And it's actually pretty interesting to get to know her story. And I just want to know what she's going to be talking about when she is there. I can't wait to see. And you know what I want? I would love if Meghan does this podcast where you can actually see them. It would be nice. It would be nice to see like one of those podcasts that are visual. I would love that. But we'll see if she does that for her second season on Lemonada. But it's pretty
Next
interesting.
week, we've got one more very special interview for you. A bonus episode, because when a matriarch calls and when this matriarch calls, you answer.
That's why I fight so hard. Now, I tell them every day, you belong anywhere. I mean, since they were little girls, you belong anywhere you choose to be.
Can you guess who it is? This one is so special, y'all. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, we already guessed, Meghan. Everybody knows Tina Knowles' voice. Yeah, so I can't wait to hear what she's gonna be saying. But like I said, I would love a visual podcast from Meghan. When she did that podcast with Jimmy Carolina, I thought that was really intimate, and I appreciated it more. But yeah, so I'm hoping that she will do a visual one. But guys, also another thing that I wanted to talk about was this cute little pic that Meghan put on, and she also did a video as well. That was really cute. Our beloved little Lily, she was doing some beekeeping. That was really cute. That was one of the Instagram videos that Meghan put out recently, and I thought that was really nice, and it was really refreshing to see how cute Lily is and how she's growing. And Lily's birthday, guys, is in a few days. Her birthday is in a few, and she will be turning 4, if I'm not mistaken. She will be turning 4. Our cute little Lily. So I can't wait for that. I will do a nice little video like I always do, and hopefully you guys watch it. Another thing that happened as well is Meghan became the most followed on Instagram, the most followed royal on Instagram, which is great. And she put this out.
Trick that people do with pineapple, instead of just cutting it
this video
to make the perfect little bite, you follow the wedge. When nature has given you all the cues on how to have a perfect taste of something.
Oh, how fun is that? I love it. Easy. All right, is it gonna work?
How cute.
It's great.
And another thing that happened that I wanted to talk about as well is this flight attendant. Meghan was on her flight, and take a look at what she said.
Serving the Queen, the Princess, the Duchess of Sussex, the Meghan Markle was on my flight, and she's so beautiful in person. She was so sweet. She wrote us a little handwritten note back. So we wrote her a note that said, "It's a pleasure of serving you. We love you real bad." And she wrote this note back that says, "Dear AA girlies, thank you for the love, hospitality, and handwritten note. You know me well. All love right back to you." And then I think it says, "Forever, Megan." You know, I can barely read this cursive, but look at this handwriting is giving rich. It's giving expensive. It's giving princess. She also said she loved my nails. And the captain on my last flight said they were intense. So, sir, it doesn't matter what you think. The Queen said.
Yeah, so she had an interaction with Meghan, and it was positive. And isn't it funny that the people who actually have met Meghan always have good things to say? It's just the people who have never met her that always have the negative things to say, which I find pretty interesting. I mean, I saw a video of Dan Rotten losing his mind because of that video that girl posted. It was just nuts. But you know what? I don't want to talk about Dan Rotten. I'm going to move on. Because we in Canada are kicking the monarchy to the curb. The Quebec legislature has voted to cut all ties with the monarchy. And I am thinking in a few years, the rest of Canada will follow suit. That's what I hope, actually. That's what I'm hoping. Because I was so sickened by the fact that those two people, that man that y'all call a king and Camilla. Yeah. But I actually like the take that Ministry of Hacks, this guy, the Ministry of Hacks, I like what he said. Take a look at what he said.
Morning friends, happy Friday. I cannot believe that this wasn't global international digital news. Whilst the King was still in the Senate in Ottawa, Quebec, one of the major provinces of Canada, right, voted unanimously to abolish the link between the state of Quebec and the British monarchy and to release the vote results to everybody else. So, democracy in action. The people within the state of Quebec have voted. They do not want any link with the British monarchy anymore. And we can totally understand why they don't want that link. They want Canada to be independent and free. And boy, we appreciate what they're doing, because as a British taxpayer, I would quite like that as well. Why hasn't this gone round the globe? I know it's not the whole of Canada, but it's a major province within Canada, reflecting their sentiments about what they want to happen in the future. And obviously in this crazy Trump world that we're living in, they are making a decision based on the current political, economic and security climate. It's a brave decision to say we don't want association with the UK on this monarchistic basis. That's a good word, isn't it? They're showing what they want to happen. I think the media are suppressing this stuff. Like, there's a plan. There's a deliberate plan to suppress this stuff. So the globe is not questioning why people with free will and a free mind don't want to be around the British non-working monarchy anymore. Comments are open anyway, as ever. Let me know what you think.
Yeah. I don't know why this story didn't go too far, but the fact that Canada is about to kick them to the curb. About to kick them to the curb, because Quebec has already done it, and trust me, Canada, the rest of Canada will follow. The rest of Canada will follow. But you know what happened as well over those couple of days that they were here in Canada? Harry showed up in China. Yeah, he did. he was representing Travelers. Yes, he was. And listen, they had this whole conference planned before, and I'm pretty sure Envision 2025 was planned before this whole world tour. But take a look at what happened when Harry showed up. Take a look at this.
Is that global wildlife populations have declined by 73% since 1970. And with our coalition representing many of the world's biggest travel and tech companies, we are uniquely positioned to drive the change that we so desperately need. 80% of tourism's value is tied to nature. And nature is worth more when our coral reefs and forests thrive, when our rivers are unpolluted and our wildlife is alive and well in their natural habitats. And although we've achieved significant milestones in our first 5 years, the journey ahead remains challenging. And no single company can tackle these issues alone. And given the headwinds we face as a global community, we must work together to drive meaningful progress. Now is the moment for the industry to reaffirm its commitment to being a force for good. Challenges will undoubtedly rise. But if there's one thing that I've learned in my life, it's that meaningful change never comes easily. The true measure of our commitment is how we respond when the path becomes difficult. We must never give up.
I mean, standing ovations all over the place. And Willie probably had that jealous look on his face right there. But yeah, that was actually wonderful for Harry, that, you know, he doesn't have to do too much. He just has to show up somewhere and he overshadows these people. Yeah, he does that. So yeah, guys, you know, I didn't get through all of the stories, but I will be back again shortly. I will be back again soon, and we will continue. And yeah, guys, if you want to support my channel, you know, you can always buy me a coffee, and you can send me a super chat, a super sticker, anything like that. And I also have merchandise for my channel as well. You can go over to my Etsy store. It's linked here on the channel, and I will link it in the comment section. And yeah, I'm really happy, guys, that we got a chance to chat a little bit. And yeah, guys, I am still here. I haven't gone anywhere. I am still around. So yeah, sometimes, like I said, you need to take a break sometimes, and that's what I do. I'm not gonna burn myself out. I'm not one of those burnout people. I take breaks, yeah, I do, but I'm gonna be here though. I'm here. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.